So we'll let the field settle and then we'll go down to the presentation in a minute. But again, we have 5 starters here. Ola Evans of Caulfield, Tess Mitchell of Our Lady of Sion, Rihanna Watts of Mount Clear, Olivia Hobbs of Belmont High School, and Tess Rhodes also of Belmont High School. But down to presentations.
Thanks, Nick. Next presentation is from 2-7-0, the under-14 girls hammer throw. Third place in bronze medalist throw 35-1-4.
So the girls in this 5K are already hitting a more solid tempo than the boys. They went through their first lap about 5 seconds faster. Your early leaders here are Olivia Hobbs, Tess Mitchell, and also Ola Evans of Caulfield. In the singlet there in the second group, you have Rihanna Watts of Mount Clear, and she's joined by Tess Rhodes of Belmont High School. So 5 runners here, and they're looking to make a pretty solid tempo here. As we saw Olivia Hobbs with some really impressive running on Friday night in the 1500. She took second place behind World Junior representative Abby Caldwell in that 1500. Ran Sophie O'Sullivan down in that 15 sprint. Tess Mitchell sitting behind them. Been very good throughout the GSV season. Good cross-country year also. So the girls have gone through in 2 minutes 50. 2 minutes 50 for their first 800. We'll give you a 1K time shortly. We'll go back to presentation.
Thanks, Nick. Next presentation is event 269, under 14 boys hammer throw. In third place, the bronze medalist for the throw 33-63. Asman College, Michael Reginald. In second place, the silver medalist representing Caulfield Grammar with a throw of 35.13, Aidan Parkinson. And in first place, the gold medalist today representing Melbourne College with a throw of 54.16, Kevin Healy. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please acknowledge our medalists in the boys under 14 hammer throw.
So through 1K in this under 25,000 metres, Hobbs and Mitchell now have just made a little bit of a gap. They went through in 3:30, and Hobbs looking to just pull out a little bit further now from Mitchell. Checking her watch regularly, she certainly looks like she has a target time. It might be around, I think, that 17.5 minute sort of pace based at the moment on what her first 1K was. Tess Mitchell, though, we've seen this plenty of times. She's a gutsy runner. She's not going to let it up easy, and she gets back onto the heels as Hobbs onto the heels of Hobbs after 1,200 metres in. The Caulfield Grammar athlete Ola Evans is the next one in there. She's still hanging on while it's running together there. Tess Rhodes and also Rihanna Watts. So with 10 laps to go, or 9 laps to go it'll be when the girls come through. With 9 laps to go, we have, again, Hobbs from Mitchell and also Evans. Women's under 25,000 metres. So Olivia Hobbs now out in front solo. She's now put 50 metres on Tess Mitchell in that second K. She went through in 6:57, which means she's gone through in a 3:27 second kilometre. So 3:30 first K, 3:27 for Olivia Hobbs. She's been very conscious of the watch as she goes around. Tess Mitchell went through a second K in 3:38, so 7:08 for her second kilometre. 7 laps to go now for Olivia Hobbs, our leader. Tess Mitchell, second through now with 7 laps to go as the clock ticks just over 8 minutes. Ola Evans with just over 7 laps to go and still pacing together nicely are the two girls in 4th and 5th at the moment on the track, which is Tess Rhodes and also Rihanna Watts. So all 5 girls moving along very well, but it's Olivia Hobbs looking to be the one to try and run around that 17-minute 30 for her 5K under 20 women. Thanks, Glenn. And with 5 laps to go, or 2K it is on the track for Olivia Hobbs. She went through in 10:26, so another 3:29 kilometre. So as I said, turn that treadmill up to 17.5 and see how long you all can last out there in the crowd when you go home this evening. But she's clocking it right on 3:30 Ks. And now it's Tess Mitchell. It's got the 2K to go and she goes through in just over 11, so 11:08 for Tess Mitchell. She's now having to work a little bit harder after that early pace, that 3:30 first lap. The race could still be on here for bronze. Ola Evans has been good and very strong there in 3rd place as she gets 2K to go. But working together makes a big difference. And as you can see here, Tess Rhodes and Rihanna Watts have certainly closed the gap on Ola Evans with 2K to go. It's only about 80. It's now only about 40 metres. That gap was out to about 80. It's only about 40 metres now between the gap of our bronze medalists and our 4th and 5th place getters. Certainly no doubt about Olivia Hobbs, though, who's likely to close in here again. With 1 mile to go, it's Olivia Hobbs from Tess Mitchell and Ola Evans in the under-20 women's 5,000 metres.
Thanks, Nick. Down the presentation area, we have our medal presentation for the girls under-20 para long jump. In first place in gold medals today with a jump of 2 metres 34 and 46.24% representing the Ashford Specialist School, Chelsea Mark-Witherden. Congratulations to Chelsea.
So 4 laps or 1 mile to go for our 4th and 5th place getters there as Olivia Hobbs gets a 3 lap to go. Warning, she's going to just catch on to our 4th and 5th place getters here, including her Belmont High School teammate there in Tess Rhodes. So Olivia Hobbs now just gone through 4K, so with just under a K to go, she's still on track for that 17:30. She went through in 13:58, and that was a 3:32 4th kilometre, so she's been very, very, very consistent. Certainly look at that watch the whole way through. She knows the goal time. She's now picked up everyone in the field apart from 2nd place getter on the track, which is Tess Mitchell. So with 800 metres or 2 laps to go, it's Olivia Hobbs now. We're trying to run a last 3-minute 30K and get her home under that 17:30. She has another quick look, 14:40. She's still well and truly on track. As we talked about with a lap earlier, Ola Evans now, that's the interesting one. Will the girls behind her be able to match her for that bronze medal? Could be quite an interesting race with those girls having 3 laps remaining. That's Ola Evans, Rihanna Watts, and also Tess Rhodes. Tess Mitchell at the moment, though, second on the track. She was going to come up to her 4K mark now, and she'll be just on about 15:10 as she goes through 4K now. So Tess Mitchell at 15:10 for 4K. But Olivia Hobbs with 600 metres remaining, she's the one going through the 200 metres in the green right now. So Olivia Hobbs now gets up to Tess Mitchell. She has lapped the field like we saw Seth O'Donnell do in the men's race. She's going to need an 86-second last lap. I think she's well and truly in her ability. I think we might see her get down to closer to 17:25 than we do 17:30. The race, though, now is on for bronze. We predicted it a couple of laps ago, and it certainly is on with 2 laps remaining. With 2 laps remaining, we have now seen a big change, and that is Tess Rhodes has joined Ola Evans, and the race is on for bronze in 3rd. But it's Olivia Hobbs at 200 metres to go. She's going to get to the clock there, and we'll have a look at it. It'll be 16:45 as she gets through. So we're looking at a 40-second last lap to run a 17:25 5K. That is moving, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely moving for these young girls in the under-20 women's 5,000 metres. So with 150 go, let's get behind Olivia Hobbs as she closes on her last lap of 12.5 in this under-20 women's 5,000. And here is your winner. Round of applause for Olivia Hobbs. As we said, she's going to get a lot closer to 17:25 than 17:30. It's been a fantastic run from her. 3:30s all the way through. Well done, Olivia Hobbs. She's going to close in a 3:26 last kilometre, so fantastic running. Tess Mitchell will get the bell with 1 lap remaining. Thanks, Glenn. And Tess Mitchell it is now that we're going to get behind as she heads into the home straight. Again, she's going to be under that, well and truly under that 20 minutes, so sub 4 minute pace per kilometre. She's going to probably tick over just over 19:15, I think, as she gets through the line. But but a very good brave run. Tess Mitchell went with Olivia Hobbs for the first probably 1.8k. She went through 2k in 7:08. But it's been a brave run for Tess Mitchell, and she'll run 19:12 as she crosses the line. She set off the early pace. She paced herself well, and she's now grabbed herself a bronze medal. So excellent running there for Tess Rhodes, third place getter, and bronze medal in 19:27 for the under 20 women's 5,000 metres. And then finally we'll get through also Rihanna Watts from Mount Clear College. She'll be our fourth finisher. And then Ola Evans, a very brave run. She got on the early pace with Hobbs and Mitchell in the first couple of laps. Found herself solo for a long way, and she's going to finish also under 20 minutes in 19:48. So great running from our 5 competitors in the under 20 women's 5,000 metres.